Greetings and salutations, this is Techronaut here, back with more Tales from the Borderlands, and today we are finishing up episode 1. We are going to deal with this guy who suddenly showed up.
We got glasses, face.
Hello.
You guys really know how to accessorize. What are you two doing here?
Yeah, thank you, man. I mean, this hat. You know, it's my best accessory, man. Like, you know.
So we're.
But question is, what are you doing here?
What are you doing?
That's my
here?
question. Like,
Okay.
we know what we doing here.
You're
What
not
are
really
you
supposed to
doing here?
answer a question with a question. I already know what I'm doing here.
Really? And what would that be?
Wow. Okay. That's aggressive. Sort of caught me off guard.
Oh, don't be shy.
I prepped the cars for the drivers.
See, that wasn't so
Ah,
Prepping cars, huh?
interesting job there. Interesting job there.
So, you guys drivers or what? Sorry, I realize this is rude, but I really
Yes,
don't
get
like
my
your
car,
face.
man. Come on.
Just get
We ain't got
back in
all
the
day.
car. Or vehicle or whatever.
Get my
okay?
car, man.
Good job.
Whoa, alright.
It actually is a lot easier to follow like the events in this game. I know I kind of failed to do that in the last part and a little bit in the second part, but it's a little easier to follow along with the events of this game than it was The Walking Dead Season 1
Not official
because the
drivers.
subtitles are not the sub
Pretty sure
yeah,
I'm supposed to shoot you.
the subtitles are bigger.
Whoa, hey!
So it's easier for me to read when Sheriff Factory like shrinks it down. Also,
We
the
love
font
to
just
race.
makes it easier
It's
to
been our
read,
dream
which
for,
is
like,
another thing.
ever.
I will be doing. I do plan to do The Walking Dead Season 2 in this current season of Run On Games. It was originally going to be the start, then I decided I wanted to start with BioShock, then I decided, you know what, Tales from the Borderlands. Tales from the Borderlands won it. In terms of the next few games that I'm thinking between, I'm kind of like between BioShock Infinite,
I'm not gonna give him
and the only reason why that one is because I've played the other two too recently, and I haven't played Infinite in years, or I haven't played Infinite in like 3 years. But it's between BioShock Infinite, Crash Bandicoot 2, and The Walking Dead Season 2. But the thing is, The Walking Dead Season 2 is going to come after the next Let's Play, because I don't want to do 2 of these type of games back to back. I want to get like a game that I'm actually a little more active in as the next Let's Play. Because the reason I started with Tales from the Borderlands is because it gives me time to decide on a more like action heavy game to do. Plus Tales from the Borderlands is just goated. It's a really good game. You know, don't knock it till you try it. Like, Tales from the Borderlands is a really good game. I actually have had a really good string of games from Spyro the Dragon to this. Because last season, I did Spyro the Dragon, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, The Walking Dead Season 2, RE Village, and Sonic Frontiers. And then I'm starting this season off really good with this one. Now the thing is, I could also do Sonic, there's also Team Sonic Racing, which I've also thought about doing a Let's Play of. I'm not sure if I'm going to, but it would be an interesting thing for me to do. Like, it'd be an interesting little, like, kind of out of my comfort zone thing to do. Because I have beaten the story for Sonic, or for Team Sonic Racing before. But the reason why it's a little out of my comfort zone is because I'm not used to, like, Let's Playing racing games. And I feel like it would, like, be a little bit of something different. Plus, the thing is, Team Sonic Racing is not as bad as, like... Because I heard a lot of people, like, complain about the game when it first came out. And then later on, I got the game for myself. I'm sorry about the voice crack there. I was just kind of, like, thinking of what to say and I messed up. Anyway, but, basically, Team Sonic Racing is a game that I heard a lot of bad things about, so I never got it. I got CTR Nitro Fueled instead, which I don't regret, because CTR Nitro Fuel is the better game. But I later got Team Sonic Racing. I forgot why. I think it was on sale. I don't remember if it was on sale or if it was free for PlayStation Plus, but it was one of the two. But I later got Team Sonic Racing in 2021. And I actually really liked it. It wasn't as bad as, like, I heard about. Like, I was just like, okay, people are being a little nitpicky with this. This is coming from someone who hates Forces as much, if not more, than most other people who hate on it. I can't stand Sonic Forces, but I love Team Sonic Racing. T-Sonic Racing has better writing for one. T-Sonic Racing feels like a stepping stone in that department actually, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because from Colors to Forces, the writing was really bad. I'm sorry that I think I hit the microphone with my thumb. I'm sorry, but from Colors to Forces, the writing was really bad, and then like T-Sonic Racing had decent character writing at the very least. Like the character dialogue fit more. It was less like cringe because that's Sonic Colors, Sonic Generations weren't that bad with it, but Sonic Lost World and Sonic Frontiers, or not Sonic Frontiers, Sonic Lost World and Sonic Forces got really, really cringy with their writing. They really did. And don't expect me to be Let's Playing Sonic Forces anytime soon, even if I did it just to have a game I don't like. Because yes, every game I've Let's Played are games I love, but Sonic Forces is so short that I could literally sit through it just for a Let's Play. It would literally be a 6 or 7 episode Let's Play. That's how short it is. It is the shortest game I've ever played. Like, people like to get onto Sonic Colors and Sonic Generations for being short. Those at least take 10 or 11 parts to Let's Play, even if you're doing like 40-minute videos. But
there's a bomb in the case?
Sonic Forces takes 5 or 6 parts. I know because I did Let's Play it on my old channel. But the reason I won't be Let's Playing it anytime soon is because the cutscenes are blocked. It's the same reason I won't be Let's Playing Ratchet & Clank 2016, a game I actually like the gameplay of. Trust me, I hate the story of Ratchet & Clank 2016, and if I was playing it for fun, I'm always skipping the cutscenes. But for a Let's Play, I would want the cutscenes in the video, and that's where the problem comes through. I mean, I could always just like upload the videos privately, download them onto my phone, and then download like a compilation of all the 2016 cutscenes and edit them in. But some of the cutscenes are straight out of the Ratchet & Clank movie, and I don't want to get copyrighted for that, so that's another reason that I'm not really going to do that. I could do that for Forces, probably. You know what? I might Let's Play Sonic Forces. I hate the game, but like, I kind of need to get out of my comfort zone and do like, not just things I love playing, but other stuff too. Because I have a couple games that I really don't like that much, and Sonic Forces is one of them. Another one I have that I really don't like is, I'm trying to remember.
I really don't like this.
Oh yeah, I don't like Resident Evil Code Veronica, but you're probably never seeing me play that, because unlike Sonic Forces, where my problem with it is mainly the story and how brain dead half the levels are. I say half because there are a couple good modern Sonic levels, and then like the Avatar levels are pretty good, but the rest of the game sucks. Aside from one boss, I do like, this may be an unpopular opinion, but I actually do like the Egg Dragoon boss in Sonic Forces. I just wish it would have been a new Eggman robot, because the fact that it's the Egg Dragoon and it's such an easy fight compared to the 2 previous times we fought it is what's disappointing. If it was a different robot, the boss fight would be solid. Like, just make it a weaker robot that Eggman just brought out short notice because it was all he had with him, you know? Like, that would have been a little more fitting for a boss like that. But that's the only boss in Forces that I don't mind too much. Sonic Frontiers is a really good game, though. To get back to what I was saying, and I'm sorry that I'm not commenting on what's going on. I know I should be, because a lot is going on right now. Like, holy shit, I chose the wrong time to be rambling about this. I'm gonna cut to the chase, and then I'll talk about this. Basically, Team Sonic Racing walked so Frontiers could run. You know, like, what I mean by that is that Team Sonic Racing had decent writing, so that Frontiers could feel like a well-written Sonic game.
Is that your boss?
You know what? I really don't have time.
And I'll make this fast. I know about the bones, John. Okay? I know. So now we've got this problem. A lot of Hyperion cheddar.
Get off the phone, Reese.
Look, no one else else up here needs to know about this little faux pas, all right? So you bring back the money, and, I'll tell you what. I'll give you your old job back. Before the janitor thing. The respectable job.
I just don't know what to comment yet. I'm trying to let the conversation go because I know what part this is. And I do have in mind what I want to talk about with it. It just ain't reached that point yet.
I don't think so. Vaughn's my
Yeah, I'm not selling out my friend, man. Like, to you of all people? Ah, hell no. Get the fuck out here, boy. I do not trust your ass.
Hey, look, I
You
admit,
think
trust me. You really
I'ma trust your ass? You Joe Swanson sounding like you Joe Swanson voice having ass
cybernetic career out
having
here
ass
with the money,
ass.
and I'll split it with you.
You're
You scratch my nest, I scratch
Let me do that again.
the Vaughn
Sorry if you heard that, excuse me. But your Joe Swanson voice having ass.
I really think
Your
you're giving up.
your ugly ass hairstyle having ass.
No more phone calls, okay?
I like to make a joke about spaceships being shaped like something that isn't funny having ass. I could probably roast them better if I actually had a second to think about it, but I am kind of like thinking on the fly because I'm commentating as the game goes. Okay, give me the briefcase. I said drop it. Drop the briefcase. Bad boy. Okay. Looks like we're gonna have to get it out the hard way. Come on. Bring it on. Bring it on. If anybody gets that reference, it's SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. If you get the reference, you get it. That's a game. The rehydrated version is a game I'm like contemplating on playing one day. I'm not really a SpongeBob fan anymore. The only SpongeBob stuff I currently enjoy is like watching Let's Plays for nostalgia, like because I used to play SpongeBob games when I was younger. Sometimes I'll watch Let's Plays for nostalgia, and that's kind of it. But I also do that with like games that I still follow the game series for. And I also like SpongeBob Musical, like that's actually pretty good. But no, like the SpongeBob Musical is really good. Let's have some fun together. You're my best friend forever. Like that song hits, man. Like that's not even something I gotta be a kid for, because that's something that feels like it's made for all ages. So is some older SpongeBob episodes, but honestly, the only old episodes I went back and watched was Plankton, which is the one that has the has the funny "this is my lab and this is my laboratory" joke. But like I said, I'm not really a big SpongeBob fan anymore because I only go back to those things for nostalgia on occasion. So that's why, that's one reason I'm not sure if I want to play Battle for Bikini Bottom. But the other one is, I don't want to attract any little kids watching my channel. I want my channel to be like teen and adult oriented, where I make sure, because I make dirty jokes here and there. I make references to shows, movies, and music that's not made for kids. I cuss a good bit, so I don't want to attract like anyone under the age of 13 to my channel. That's the other reason I'm not sure if I want to play a SpongeBob game. I say that, but I play Sonic games. But here's the thing: Sonic feels like more of an for all ages thing. The public consensus on SpongeBob, at least for people who that don't know that there's adults who watch the old episodes for comedy, because I do that on occasion. Like the only ones I watched recently was Plankton and the FUN episode, because I'm a big fan of the character Plankton. I've always have been, and those are two of my favorite episodes. But that's all I went back and watched recently. But I do go every few years. I do go back and watch old SpongeBob episodes. I also saw the second movie. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be. But like, I haven't been an active SpongeBob fan, I think, since I was 12. That was the last time I was an active SpongeBob fan. That was around the time that I think there was a special called SpongeBob's Last Stand, where he was trying to save Jellyfish Fields from Plankton. That was around the time that came out. that was like, I think that was the last time I watched a new SpongeBob episode, was that. And that wasn't that bad, but like, it was mainly because around that episode there were a bunch of bad episodes I didn't like. That, and I was getting older. SpongeBob definitely does feel like a really kiddie thing, as opposed to Sonic and Crash that feel like they could be for all ages, especially because of how serious some Sonic games get and some jokes that are made in the Crash series. Like, seriously, do you expect the line, there's a line that Cortex made about sticking a tuning fork up in trophies, and then he was cut off before saying the word ass. That is not a joke made for kids, man. Crash Bandicoot is all ages, so is Sonic. And old SpongeBob episodes too, but it's more so SpongeBob games I'm not sure about. I think I will end up playing Battle for Bikini Bottom eventually, but it's not really top of my list of games to get. Currently, I want to get Sonic Origins to play Sonic 3 and Knuckles for a Let's Play, which is another reason why I'm not sure if I want to play Team Sonic Racing. But I want to get Sonic Origins to play Sonic 3 and Knuckles for Let's Play. And I also want to get the Dead Space remake, because I've always wanted to get into more survival horror games, but the only other survival horror games I get exposed to are ones that I'm not really big on, like the first Evil Within game, which really wasn't all that great, let's be real. Like, it was scary, yeah, that part was good, but it's the gameplay aspect that was, like, kind of lacking there. And then games that are basically walking simulators where all you do is hide from stuff and move on. There's a reason I'm not a fan of the Benevento house in RE Village, and it's because it literally mimics those games. The only games like that I think are any good is when Resident Evil does it, for one, because it's not the whole game. But also, what's the series called? Starts with an O. I'm trying to remember. What's that game series called? Hold on. I'm sorry if you hear noise. I'm trying to get the controller charger because my controller's going dead. But what's that series called? It's bugging me because it's a series that I really want to let's play one day. Outlast. It's Outlast. I want to let's play the first Outlast game someday, especially because it goes on sale for cheap a lot. Like, I'm not kidding either. The Outlast games go on sale for like $2 or $3 all the time. And the only reason I haven't gotten them yet is because I prioritized other stuff over getting them, like stuff that I actually needed. Because they were things I just wanted. There was actually stuff I needed that I had to spend money on, and I just didn't have enough left to get them, even though they were really cheap. But yeah, I do want to let's play, like, games I want to let's play, like, this is long-term goals. Like, I eventually want to get them and let's play them. Or, and I'm not talking, short-term goals are Sonic Origins and Dead Space remake, and eventually the RE4 remake as well. Those are kind of short-ish term goals because I'll probably get them in the next year or two. But long-term goals, if I keep doing let's plays for like a few more years at the very least, long-term goals is to eventually let's play Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated and the first Outlast game. Those are long-term goals. I also eventually want to like let's play the other Resident Evil games I have, because I've only let's played RE2 and RE Village, which are the two best ones out of the ones I own. I also own RE7, RE1 Remake, and Code Veronica and the Revelations games. The next one I would probably do next time I do an RE game. And I'll probably save it for later in the year, because here's the thing, I'm going to take this season a little slower, because last season literally got done in like 7 months. I want to take this season a little slower and do like one let's play at a time, do 2 videos a week, because I think that's a better pace. It'll also keep me from getting burned out. You know, I think it's, yeah, I died. That's what I get for not focusing on the game, commentating on other stuff. I think I died multiple times on this part, and I just forgot to, past me forgot to cut this down, because I think I died multiple times on this part and then just don't cut it. But as I was saying, the next RE game I'll probably let's play is either going to be 7 or Alright, it's either gonna be 7 or Revelations 2. Because don't get me wrong, I love RE1 Remake and Revelations, but they're a little harder to get through because of the way they play. They both use tank controls, but one of them's over the shoulder tank controls, and one of them's actually no. RE1 Remake use analog, but use fixed camera angles. But you can use tank controls if you wanted to. I don't know why you would, but with RE1 Remake, it's the fixed camera angles, and with Rev 1, it's the fact you're using tank controls with a third-person camera. Which the third-person camera definitely makes it better, because tank controls in Code Veronica ain't it. Like, I don't mind tank controls with third-person camera, and I don't mind fixed camera angles with analog control. I don't mind either one separately. I mind them when they're put together like they are in Code Veronica. Like, that is off-putting to me, really off-putting. But yeah, RE1 Remake is definitely a game that's also a long-term goal for me to let's play, except I already own it. I already own it, but it's a long-term goal for me to eventually let's play RE1 Remake. The only reason I haven't done it yet, and I don't plan to really do it this current season. If I do an RE game this current season, it'll either be RE4 Remake if I get it before I'm done with this current season of Ronan games, or it'll be it'll either be RE4 Remake if I get it before the season's over, or it'll be either 7 or Rev 2. Those are the 3 that I'm between if I do an RE game this season. It's Resident Evil and Sonic games are the ones that I keep doing every season. So just expect that every season of Ronan games might have a Let's Play from both series. Crash Bandicoot and Spyro are both series I need to do more Let's Plays of too. And it's definitely a goal of mine to do Spyro 2 in this season. Like the Let's Plays that I for sure have like in mind to do this season are BioShock Infinite, Crash Bandicoot 2, Spyro 2, and was one other one I mentioned earlier. What was it? Oh, I want to do Batman Arkham Asylum this season. And The Walking Dead Season 2. I got a bunch of games I want to do this season. I don't know which ones I'm actually going to end up doing, but we'll see. Like I said, I might mostly be doing the season 1 game at a time with videos up a week, because I want this season to last longer, because the seasons of Ronan games are supposed to be lasting throughout a year, just about. Maybe a little over, maybe a little under. And the only reason I succeeded with that with the first season was because there was a long time where I couldn't play games. But with the second season, I kind of rushed it too much. I was playing 2 games at a time constantly. And that's just something I don't want to be doing this season unless I feel like doing 2 games at a time eventually. Ooh, I love strawberry kiwi propel, man. That's one of my favorite drinks. That's like my favorite. Like, I've been drinking a lot of strawberry kiwi propelled drink mix in my water because it's, for one, it's got vitamin C. And vitamin C is one of those things where, like, when I have it, my body's like, thank you. And it's not like I don't get enough vitamin C or anything like that. It's more so my body just really likes it for some reason. When I drink vitamin C, I feel incredible, basically. Vitamin C and caffeine both do that, but caffeine does it for another reason. Caffeine does it for the same reason it does it to other people.
Such simple insecurity.
Choke on it.
I think I just love vitamin C. I think that's basically it. Wait, what will Sasha remember? Oh yeah, we killed what's his name? We killed asshole.
Officially the worst day ever.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about Felix's character, because he's very, like, wishy-washy in a way. Because at first he's, like, on your side, and then he, like, turns against you. And then after turning against you, he tries to flee on you and, like, take the money for himself. And then, like, after he's dead, well, you're gonna see. He's very wishy-washy. I don't think I like Felix, personally. I think I don't trust him, personally. Like, yeah, he helped, like, Fiona and Sasha out a bit, but he only taught them how to take care of themselves. He didn't really, like... I don't know, he really didn't... I don't think he really cared about them. I think he just wanted... He just wanted someone to, like, be as good as he is with, like, stealing and doing con artist stuff, and, you know... Oh, man, are you okay? Geez, Zero, like... You're the goat and stuff, but how you survive that? Zero's my... If you don't know, Zero's my Borderlands 2 main. I have a main for each game. Borderlands 2 is Zero. Borderlands 1 was, Lilith. Lilith was Borderlands 1. Borderlands 3... I kind of go back and forth between two characters. I go back and forth between the Siren and the Beastmaster. I forget their names, but I go back and forth between them because they're both really fun characters to use. But yeah, for the first two games, it's always Lilith and Zero because I really love their playstyles, their abilities. Zero is actually the most fun character in the entire series, in my opinion, and it's why I want to get the Handsome Collection because I haven't played Borderlands 2 in a hot minute, and I really miss playing Zero, so I really do want to get the Handsome Collection.
Sasha, about what happened with Felix.
Stop.
Okay? I would let's play Borderlands 2 if I get it, but it's like a really long game.
Tried to take the money first.
That's the only problem. Like, the Borderlands games being long is great if you're playing them for fun. Not so much if you're a let's play person like me. Like, yeah, I could, like, if I get it, I'm probably just gonna play it for fun. I'm not gonna, like, let's play it.
It's not like there's gonna be $10 million worth
You have any better ideas?
Okay, then.
You came to Pandora, now you get to live like we do. Wait for more powerful people to kill each other and then take their stuff.
But yeah, I actually want to look that up. How long is Borderlands 2 exactly? I'm not going to let's play it if it's longer than 20 hours, which I'm pretty sure it is. Because I played it with friends before for like months, and we didn't get to the end. Is it really?
Oh, good. We just need 100,000 more.
Oh, it's 130 hours to obtain 100% completion, which we weren't doing, but we were doing some side quests because leveling up makes the game difficulty more fair. And all this actually goes for all Borderlands games. If you play a Borderlands game, don't go straight through the story. It's really smart to like pick every time you get like a few side quest options, pick 2 of them and go do them. That's what I do. Every time like I have a few side quests listed in my menu in a Borderlands game, I pick 2 or 3 of them and go do them, and then I'll get back on track of the story. And the reason I do that is because levels mean a lot in any game with RPG mechanics, and Borderlands is RPG mechanic heavy because of it has a level up system where you unlock abilities and all that. Like seriously, now I want to play Borderlands 3. Borderlands 3 ain't as bad as people say it is. Yeah, I hate that one character that everybody else hates. I agree with that, but the gameplay of Borderlands 3 kind of makes up for it. Like, I really love the gameplay of it. I might re-download it and play it. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to let's play it because it is a long-ass game. It is way longer than Borderlands 2. I know that for a fact because me, Zav, and Lou, we all 3 played Borderlands 2 and Borderlands 3 together. We never beat either one. But yeah. Huh.
No way. The Atlas Silver! Ah, one of the rarest SMGs on Pandora. These models were never even released.
Vintage, I guess. Whoa, hey! A retro Atlasio! I thought these things were just a rumor! Look! It tells time, and it's a calculator. Just give me a math problem. Just give me a math problem.
Is it worth a lot of money?
Sort of. I mean, yeah, you know, it's not $10 million worth, but, oh man, to the right people. Atlas Tech in mint condition like this is worth a hell of a lot to collectors. Some Hyperion execs buy it just to put it on their trophy shelves and gloat. And unreleased prototypes at that. I mean, who knows what this is worth?
All right, Sasha. Let's grab what we can and get out of here. Quickly. No telling when those bandits will be back.
We better do the same, Reese.
Would you like to do the honors?
It's the last one.
Hmm.
It's only right for us both to
Interesting.
reveal it. I mean, that's the best part.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping you'd say that.
Let's push it.
Alright.
Let's push the button. It's actually nice how these guys start getting along more throughout the game, because you gotta remember they start out on like opposite sides, and it's more so funny that Fiona's the one that like warms up to them a little faster, because she's the one that's more mean to Reese. Cause you would expect her to be the one that's like harder to get along with, but she actually is the one that warms up faster. Sasha takes like a couple. If I remember correctly, Sasha doesn't warm up to us till like the middle of the next episode, whereas Fiona has pretty much done it. Like after like working with Vaughn
Like all the bigger
in the
guys.
race, she's like done it. Like she, at this point, she'll get mad at us, of course, but like she's not like our enemy anymore, and she don't act like it. Like for this point forward, she don't really act like our enemy, except in present times, which you'll see why that is when we get there. Which the present time, her acting like we're enemies at present time, only really makes sense if you choose a certain choice that I'm not going to end up choosing. I'm going to confirm that now. I'm not going to end up choosing it. But it only makes sense if you choose a certain choice in this game. It don't make sense otherwise why she like has that change of behavior in current game. Because in the past, her and Reese get along when she's not like poking fun at him and Vaughn. You know? Which is a little strange, because in current times, this is not really spoiler alert, because of course Sasha's alive too, but in current times Sasha's the one that's like a little easier on them, and Fiona's the one that's like meaner. Whereas in the past it's like the other way around. And it's just something I picked up on. It's a little weird. I kind of get it, because time, like people could change throughout time, and relationships can change throughout time, like friendships and all that can change. So I kind of get it, but like at the same time, it's just a little odd.
And then I'll probably kill you.
Oh, jeez. Hey, Handsome Jack. The one thing I don't like about Tales from the Borderlands, though, and this is just a little heads up, we're not going to be seeing our choices listed at the end.
Which was never real.
Right. Then you lost the money.
I like this guy. This guy's cool, though. The "don't be an asshole" line gets me every time that he had in the first part of this Let's Play. Don't be an asshole, don't be a smartass. Don't be a smartass. Like, that gets me every time.
Not really. I mean,
Oh,
one
jeez.
way or another, everything on
It also makes it better when you figure out who this character is, which obviously we will, because they wouldn't keep this character shrouded in mystery if they weren't planning to reveal who they are later, so yeah. If this character wasn't a character we knew, you know, they would just give his name, I believe. But yeah, we got a lot going on in this. Yeah, this game is really packed with a lot of plot, like good plot to character moments and all that. Like, it is really good. Some of those moments right there are ones I don't remember. I don't even know if they like happened, but still, this game has a lot of really good moments. So I'm really glad I chose this to kick off the season. It's a really good game, is what I'm getting at. But yeah, I am going to be ending off the video right about here. Right about here. So see ya. Bye.
Over.